Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And now the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Looking for his big tight end. The ball is picked off. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road, already an underdog. And I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are, but you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
Grab down the middle. It's Graves. Tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
He slings this one deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's going to take another shot right here. Catch made wide open way downfield. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line. 2nd down and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick pass. The catch is made. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. He's swarmed by the defense.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion sets up an important third down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Football comes out. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
7th play of the drive coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quick throw caught on the left side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Colorado. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
He's moving out of the pocket. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The pass is intercepted.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
1st down here for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
Beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after was good. 14, Georgia 7. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Throws a bullet to the right. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. Finds the receiver wide open. Tackle made after a big gain.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Get set, over. Ready.
Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Offense behind the sticks facing a 2nd and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackling at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So second down after the incompletion. That's a designed quarterback keeper. Fighting off the defender. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. Okay, it's third down after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Now it's second down here. BB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw over the middle. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
They've only converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for the wide out. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down. Second down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Well, he scrambled, doesn't get the ball away, and is finally dropped for a sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Close to the tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Brings up 2nd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. second down, we're going to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he finds his target. He has the first. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Colorado.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And there's the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. It's a draw play. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass this time. Fires it on the move. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he's back to throw again on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the defense wraps him up.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team now set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Catch made on the left side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Buffaloes come to the line to run the hurry up.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Running out of time in the pocket. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
On the ground, it's Downs. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Buffaloes will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught. Completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the Buffaloes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. And that catch is hauled in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking for his big tight end. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little.
Just runs through a man, a mismatch. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Get set.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And he's got it. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? That's a strong stiff arm. Still going. Another stiff arm. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
He's found some room at the 45. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Here's the second down play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Handoff running right. Ball carrier tackled there. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The ball is loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. Oh, and he breaks free. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Bulldogs. And this one is getting ugly.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The back's got it. Running with purpose. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
On third down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical downing distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And the Buffaloes begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play, try to get in the end zone, maybe get an...
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Georgia.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that will help them down the road.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the...
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown.